presence of God in an authoritative situation. Notice that when Jesus was going towards the tomb of Lazarus, he arrived the area, saw people weeping. He felt that groaning in his spirit, and this groaning is a stern warning, right? When he also came to the tomb of Lazarus in verse 38 of John chapter 11, he felt the same groaning again. And that groaning was authoritative. It was a manifestation of God inside of his spirit that was suggesting that God was backing him up to take authority over a certain situation. And the situation on ground here was the death of Lazarus. There was a manifestation of the authority of God that was rising in his spirit to take authority over the situation. And he sensed that move of God inside of his spirit even before he began to minister. By the time he came to the place and he was seeing people weeping, that authority was already rising. And the way we know that it is authority is, this is stern warning. Alright? It is a kind of thing Jesus told those people. Don't let anybody know about this miracle. And he warned them with authority. It's the same kind of authoritative surge of the grace of God that was caught up in his spirit when he came around the environment of mourners for Lazarus. And he knew by that surge of authority that God wanted him to take authority over that situation. And he was sensitive to align himself with the outburst of grace that was breaking out in his spirit in order for him to take charge of the situation. And that was why he was bold when he came to the tomb of Lazarus. The Bible described the tomb that it was hewn out of a cave. He was bold when he came to the cave side because already he has sensed an impartation of the authority of God in his spirit. So he knew that God was on the same page with him, and he operated very authoritatively around the tomb of Lazarus because he knew that was what his father was doing. There are many times when we minister to people, especially one guy that they brought the other time, and he had joined the cult, not a gang, an occult. All right, he had joined an occult group. Somebody has smuggled him into the occult group. They meet on Wednesdays, close to River Benue. The priest of the occult has powers to disappear and appear, and he only comes on Wednesdays. So they gather around, and he appears in their midst. So they said that they were still concerned about his level of loyalty, and they will have to test him before he can be accepted in the brotherhood. And they brought the 10 commandments and casted lots, and the one that fell on him was adultery, that he would have to commit adultery. And not just adultery with anybody, but his mother. That if he can accomplish that, then he will now join the fraternity with all all the benefits. So he said, and meanwhile they give him 14 days to accomplish that feat. And if he doesn't accomplish it in 14 days, anything that happens to him is his business. Meanwhile, there are two options of what will happen. He slumps and dies, or he becomes mad. So he tried, it didn't work. So a few minutes to exact 14 days, called him on and said, see, I'm doing something. And they said, if I refuse to do what they want me to do, I'm going to either die or run mad. If I die, just very good. But if I don't die, now that I want to repent, can you take me around any man of God that you find around that can help so that my sanity can be restored? True to their word, the guy ran mad. He was in 300 level, was a 300 level civil engineering student in University of Agriculture. And he ran mad on Christmas Day. No, he ran mad. They brought him to me on Christmas Day. I just finished from church, came back from church, and saw some people in my house. And normally I don't minister during December. It's time for me to be with my family. No more traveling, no more crusade, no more just